First, the November election is 19 days out, and the race for the White House is laser focused on the key swing state of Pennsylvania. Thank you for joining us for 7 News at 6. I'm Michelle Chavez. 7 News anchor Stephen Moore attended a town hall with Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance in Pittsburgh today and joins us with more.
Pennsylvania is perhaps the biggest prize in this election. The Keystone State has 19 electoral votes, and both the Trump and Harris campaigns are putting in a massive effort to try and win the state.
Ohio Senator and Vice Presidential hopeful J.D. Vance spoke to voters in Pittsburgh on Thursday, outlining his vision for America during a potential second term for former President Donald Trump. Recent polling for Pennsylvania shows a neck-and-neck race.
In 19 days, it's about Pennsylvanians saying, we're voting for our future, we're voting for prosperity for our children, and we're sure as hell not giving Kamala Harris a promotion to President of the United States.
Among the top concerns to Pennsylvania voters is the economy. As of September, the unemployment rate is at 4.1%, but the labor force participation rate, which is the number of working age adults that are employed or actively seeking employment, remains historically low at 62.7%. I was able to ask the senator directly about how he and Mr. Trump would address this issue if they win.
The most important way to get people back into the labor force is to make sure that we've got good jobs and the dollar goes far enough to support a family in this country. If you want to get people back to work, you've got to make sure that when they earn a dollar, first of all, they get to keep as much of it as possible, which is why we want to lower folks' taxes.
Vance spoke on inflation, placing the blame on the Biden-Harris administration.
This inflation that we've experienced under Kamala Harris's leadership, we've got to make the dollar worth $1 again, and that's something Donald Trump and I are going to fight for every single day.
Vance also touched on promoting pathways to the middle class by encouraging education into the trades.
We want to make it easier. Whatever you want to do, if you want to go be a doctor, go be a doctor. But if you want to work with your hands and build something in the greatest country in the history of the world, we've got to make sure there are pathways available for people who want to do that.
7 News is, of course, your local election headquarters, and we're going to have a lot more coverage on the race for the White House as we inch ever closer to November 5th, as well as all of your local elections. But for now, live in Pittsburgh, I'm Stephen Moore, working for you.